Yes guys, welcome back to this week's video. Thank you so much for joining me in the shed, because guess what? Typical British weather, it is chucking it down. You can probably hear it as well. So thankfully some dude built a shed. So here we are. I'll turn you around now. I'll show you exactly what we're going to do. I've also got some bad news for the bodywork. The other day I had the car parked here, and as you can see, that side is, the gate is propped open by this little mule post thing, whereas on this side there isn't anything. It usually just sticks on the ground. Well, it didn't. We had a big gust of wind and the gate opened. At first I thought it had just hit the wheel. I wasn't that fortunate. It's actually battered the side of the car. You just see in there, it's ruined that sharp body line, and I'm so annoyed. Next time I've got the car anywhere near the gate and there's a possibility of it swinging open, that is getting wedged so it can't move. It is what it is. Can't do anything about it now. Well, I can, but not just yet. But before it gets wrapped, that is going to have to be sorted. But for now, these chrome strips that run up the side of the car, we don't want chrome, we want black. Basically, going to use some of this stuff, electrical tape. It's pretty much the same width as what we need. So I'll start this side. I'm going to open it up and run it all the way down, keeping the top edge nice and tight to there, because that's nice and straight, and we can use that to keep it nice and straight. So run that down. I'll try and film what I can, show you what it is I'm doing. Hope you enjoy it. So what we're going to get is my IPA on a clean part of the cloth. Clean off all that area. Like that. Put that to one side. So basically all I did here was I was just trying to explain that I was going to keep the top line of the tape in line with the top line of the strip that actually holds that chrome strip in. And yeah, when I got to the end, I then had to sort of open it out a bit more, and I was just saying that you want to try and keep your fingers off the sticky side of the tape as best you can, or else it's going to affect the adhesion. Now it's just a case of working all the air bubbles out basically, trying not to touch the tape as much as you can, but obviously at some time you're going to have to lift it, so that's what I was doing there. How's that look on camera anyway? Can't really see much difference because of the light, but I think it looks loads better. So, in fact, let's take you off the tripod. Obviously we'll trim this part off, but it looks loads better, doesn't it? I think it does anyway. So I'll put it back on the tripod and we'll get trimming. So I've just snapped the top blade off, so I've got a nice sharp blade there. I don't want to ruin it, guys, because I'm happy with how this has turned out so far. Just trying to tuck it into that corner as much as I can. Be very careful when you're cutting as well. You don't want to cut into anything. I tried to find a trim tool that had got like the flattest piece possible, which is there. So I'm just going to use that to sort of push down on this strip to try and tuck the little bit of excess tape. Just tuck that underneath. Right, I've cracked it, guys. I know how to do this now. Okay, so what I did is I've pushed this underneath instead of dragging it along the tape. If you sort of lift it a little bit so it's pressing against the top of the seal, because there's like two of them, this one's kind of holding it up and this one was pushing the tape down. So yeah, that's what we've done, and I think it's come out quite well. I'm going to trim this end piece off. This was only supposed to be a very short video. It's going to be even shorter now because I forgot to film doing the passenger side and finishing off that driver's side. But basically it was the same as what you'd seen me just do. Clean it, lay it, cut it or tuck it, whichever way. I actually did both. I tucked the passenger side and I cut the driver's side. Now this is what it looks like now. But this side was a lot harder because so this part of the seal and this part of the seal are almost glued to that middle piece. I don't know why. I don't know why it's like that. But this side, top and bottom, you can actually tuck it under that sort of the plastic trim that's there. You can tuck it under that and the bottom one. So I tucked that side, and that was the reason I had to cut the driver's side. Going at it with a blade is a bit scary, you know, because you have to put such light pressure on. But yeah, it's come out quite well. I like how it looks. Looks better without the chrome, I think. So what do you guys think? Do you think it's better? Have you seen the techniques I used for that first bit? Did I do anything wrong? Do you think I could have done it differently? Let me know in the comments. I always like to hear what you guys think. But yeah, that's how it looks. So that's it for this week, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Tune in, because next week I'm going to do a video on where the car's at, where I want to take it, and almost like future plans for it and what's going on with it. So I will let you know next week. Stick around for that. Thank you for watching. See you next time.